What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
Telling the truth, loudly.
A lot of things.
Fuck, just help the struggle with ICE.
Actually do something.
They're pansies.
We need to radicalize ourselves. We need to radicalize society.
The Democrats need to wake up.
The big money is on both sides, for sure.
Fight fire with fire.
While it is no doubt that the Republicans are in power, there have been plenty of critiques for the Democrats and their lackluster approach not only to handling the Trump administration and the Trump DOJ's overreach, but many more instances of a lack of will and a lack of fight from the opposition party. So what I decided to ask Chicagoans, what could the Dems be doing better? And may I say, there were a ton of diverse, great, passionate answers on what they would like to see. Before we get into it, if you can, please do become a channel member, give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe. Here is that piece now. What can the Democrats do better in your eyes to not only win elections, but also be better on the topic of Gaza?
Yeah, I had such a very, very difficult time with the last administration, especially around the genocide, especially around gender-affirming care, especially around, of course, black and brown rights and ICE. I think the Democrats need to stop listening to billionaires, stop trying to cater and whitewash, and they're talking to the wrong people. They're not actually hearing what people want.
Right.
So,
like catering to Mark Cuban.
Yeah, catering to Mark Cuban, catering to billionaires. And so actually listen to the community, listen to people who actually make America great, which is immigrants, which is queer people, which is hardworking, blue-collar folks. So yeah, I think that they're just not listening to the right people.
What can the Democrats do better in your eyes?
Show up at places like this. You know, I want to see their presence. I want to see them out here with us. You know, it feels like we're leading them and they're supposed to be leading us.
Why do you think that is?
They're scared. They don't know what to do, and I think there's an age issue. You know, there's sort of the old guard is too slow to relinquish power, and they're not going to. The 80-year-olds aren't going to be out here. So you know they're part of the problem, unfortunately.
What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
Winning. I'm not an expert on how to conduct elections, but. They need to win more.
What do you think the Democrats can do better?
I don't know why they have so much trouble getting it down to just a few points. We spread ourselves, and that's a good thing about Democrats. We spread ourselves so thin about all kinds of issues, you know, everything from gay rights and trans to democracy and unions and everything. And the American people tend to like to have a few things. I think Donald Trump was good at that. You know, I'm against immigrants, I'm against this, I'm against that. And I'm going to go fight crime, and the Democrats are all fighting and flailing.
Right.
You know, we need to.
Could it be because they're beholden to some of the same donors, so they don't want?
Probably. I'm guessing. Yeah, the big money is on both sides for sure.
Yes.
Always has been.
Yes.
Always has been.
One of the big problems was the Supreme Court legalized bribing.
Citizens United.
Oh yeah.
What can the Democrats be doing better, in your opinion?
They're fighting. Doing better is perhaps setting up media networks that are friendly to them. They don't have a lot of those.
What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
I think they just need to acknowledge the problem, say working class, and just call it out. Politics is different. Decorum is not the same as it once was, you know? We're in a moment in history. Now, if the Democrats can choose to meet that moment, that would be amazing, because this could be a revolutionary point in American history for the Democrats, for the workers, for everybody.
Yes. Do you think we could push them further left?
Look around. Look around. If you have eyes and ears and you look around more and more, and the more you get out of the MAGA bubble, you start to see that. You know, that things are hard. You can look to New York too. Mom Donnie is just talking about cost of living, and that's the way you do. You speak to issues that people care about. Cost of living is something we all recognize. It's expensive to buy things, you know?
And what do you think the Democrats could be doing better at this moment?
The Democrats could actually put Trump in his place. It's like Trump's getting away with everything he wants, and like where's the balance in powers? There's no balance at all right now. He's like honestly being a dictator, and they're allowing that.
What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
I think we need to stand together. I think they need to stop, I guess, being so scared of a Republican and stop letting them throw all the shots. Because at the end of the day, we are a democracy. We do stand for the people. And at the end of the day, Mexicans or immigrants, doesn't matter if you're Mexican, you're black, you're white, any type of immigrant, they run the world, they rule the world, and they make the world go round. So it's like we're losing, not to bring money in it, but like we're losing the economy as we speak because we're getting rid of all these immigrants. And it's like we need to do better. We need to stand together.
What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
The party itself is at that point where those that have the opportunity to speak up and have the ability to get their message across in a strong and powerful way are becoming overshadowed by the old democracy, the old Democrats. There is strength in and these are the words that the talking points always want to hear, the radicalized word, right? But in order to make the movement stronger, we need to radicalize ourselves. We need to radicalize society. And I'm not, the Democrats that have been in office for the past 20, 30, 40 years, they led us through the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. But I think now is the time for the change. And there needs to be strength and hope for the new Democrats. Like, I really wish democracy would allow the young people to speak up and not quiet them down so much, because it's a different world. Mm-hmm. This is not 1970s America.
Who would you like to see lead the party?
So there are so many, the first one obviously that comes to mind are the young women in the party that seem to be able to speak up, and I love it that they have the strength to say what the rest of us are thinking. So I don't know specifically a name. Everyone's always. Personally, me as a Chicagoan, I love the work, and because I am a constituent, I love the work of Delia Ramirez.
Oh, love her.
I do believe that she is one of those that her voice can be heard.
Yeah.
Like, there is a platform for her, and the strength that she can build, the coalition she builds is strong. And I know that more because she's my representative. So I keep track of what was going on there. Sure. But you hear all the other names, and obviously the biggest one's AOC. You hear that all the time. But I respect her, but I don't know her. I'm not her constituent, so I haven't followed her, what is really going on there.
Right.
So yeah, but I think honestly, I think it has to be someone that is with the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And not beholden to donors.
Right. Exactly.
There you go. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
Actually, we got into a conversation with my buddy. He was a Trump supporter, and what I noticed, especially the more time passes after the election, I've noticed, Trump ran on hate and division, and Kamala ran on everything is great, let's keep it great. And I think that's a horrible narrative. I don't consider myself a Democrat either. I'm definitely more independent. Everything is not great right now. Right. Even before Donald Trump got reelected, everything was not great. I wasn't a huge fan of Biden either, but he wasn't bad. He just wasn't as great as I had hoped he would be, But the Democrats need to wake up and start being more aggressive with the change. And that's why Obama won twice. Hate it or leave it, he marketed correctly. And they need to bring that fire back.
What would be your message to the Democrats, and what do you think they could be doing better?
Fight fire with fire. I mean, as soon as that House gets back in session, call for Johnson's removal. It takes one vote now, right, to do that? What are we doing? We're just sitting around and just letting it happen. Like, fight fire with fire. Do something. I call every week, and it's like, oh, what are you doing this week? Oh, well, we're writing letters. We're doing this. No. It doesn't work. You've got to do something.
They've said they're writing letters?
Yeah, writing letters. Yeah.
Might as well try Morse code next time.
That's correct. So I mean, just get out there, do something, get the vote out, have a message that is consistent and focused instead of all over the board. We have to unite the left with the left center with the right, right? I mean, you have to get together the whole party. People are like, oh, I'm against AOC, I'm against this, I'm against that. I'm like, we got to all come together.
What would be your message to the Democrats, and what do you think they could be doing better?
Oh, I mean, I think just aborting everything that you're doing, because everything that you're doing is wrong. They're trying to silence all these new voices. You got the guy in Maine who's going around, and then you got
Graham Plattner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you got the the governor that's now joining the race because she's like an established person, and they think that no one
The
wants
79-year-old?
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Yeah.
I'm not even in Maine, and I can tell you no one wants that. We don't want any of this crazy established stuff that just doesn't work anymore. Like, that's what got us to this point, because they're just pushing out the old mannequins. Like, we're tired of the old people. Bring in the new blood that have new ideas and have revolutionary stuff that are here for the working class people, that are here just for the normal people that are citizens of this country.
Lastly, what would be your message to the Democrats, and what do you think they could be doing better?
I think we need to go a more progressive, aggressive angle. That's what we need to do. We need to get these old Democratic leaders out of office and start a new chapter, a more progressive, a more united, and a more self-proclaimed message. So honestly, if you're over 70, you should be enjoying your grandkids. So I think we need a more youthful, energetic party, a more progressive party, a more populist party, and hopefully that's the direction the Democratic Party goes. I hope, I pray.
Yes. Do you have a name or two that you'd like to see lead the party?
Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer.
Against Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer?
Well, hopefully they get. Hopefully somebody challenges them, and
right.
That's it. So
is there anybody that you have in mind, currently a Democrat, that you think has the juice?
Not at the moment. What's the individual's name in Maine that's going against Susan
Graham
Collins?
Plattner.
Graham Plattner, I like.
I like him too.
I like him a lot. I like Mandami in New York on
Love
the
him.
local side. So you can see where I'm going with this.
Oh, I dig it.
Yeah, so that's hopefully it. The individual in California going against Nancy Pelosi, I forgot his name.
Oh, I forgot his name too, but I like him too.
He's pretty good too
Yep.
as well. There's a couple individuals in Minnesota as well that are younger, youthful, and more vibrant, and that's what we need.
The guy running for mayor.
The guy running for mayor.
Yes,
Yeah, I forgot his name too. There's just so many individuals that are younger, and I think that we could really, we should go that direction.
Yes.
And I pray to God that we do.
What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
Actually do something, stop allowing this to continue, actually listen to the people, and just, I don't know, they do a lot of hand sitting. They allowed this to happen, so they need to do more. They need to do a lot more.
What would be your message to the Democrats, and what do you think they could be doing better?
They're pansies. They have not been doing anything. As Kenny said, they have led to this. They have purposefully let all of this happen. They have purposefully stepped aside and not let us do what we have asked of standing up for our rights and our vote. And they just let everyone walk over them. And I think now they realize that we are asking for more than what they're doing. The Democrats have started leaning more central, and we are asking them, stop. Go back to where we were, because we want what we need, which is peace and freedom and being able to walk anywhere without being afraid to just be zip tied.
Right.
It's not okay.
Who do you want to lead the party?
Someone who is willing to push, like Mamdani, who has been in New York, where he has been pushing for, I understand you think of these as radical ideas, but these are just general things I don't think you realize are actually what everyone wants. And I think we just need more of that.
As you see it, what can the Democrats be doing better?
Helping us, stop siding with Trump and what he got going on in his delusional mind. Because at the end of the day, he's one person. That's like, for example, Hitler. One person changed the whole country. Similarities. So that's all I really got to say.
What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
A lot of things.
Hit me.
First thing would be to actually come here, be here with us, and not just come take pictures and leave. Come and listen, come and be with us. Don't dress up, be with us in your joggers, feel what we feel. Come support our small businesses. Come ask questions. How can we support? How can we better show up for you? Be part of the community. Don't say you are. A lot of these people say, yes, we are diverse, and we are inclusive, but what are you doing to be inclusive? Nothing. You're just saying you are and using us as your bait, but I'm tired of feeling like that little worm on the end for when you go fishing. I don't want to feel like that. Yeah.
Who do you want to lead the party?
Sorry?
Who do you want to lead the Democratic Party, if you had to pick?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I guess I would want to leave the party. I don't know.
What would be your message to the Democrats, and what do you think they could be doing better?
Man, fuck. Just help the struggle with ICE. You know, you see the hardworking immigrants here in Chicago. They make this city great. You know, they bust their ass every day. Yes, they go, they buy houses, they pay taxes. You know, you see how they produce great work here in the city. So just, you know, support their struggle right now because it's a war on them right now.
Yeah.
So support them by any means necessary and always fuck ICE.
Currently, the administration is wreaking havoc. A lot of people are critical of the Dems. What could they be doing better in your eyes?
I think their messaging is just totally off. I think they are going too soft. They need to go hardball. I think there's some up-and-comers and some non-traditional journalists and moderators and commentators that are starting, like for example, Jennifer Welch. If you are a fan of the I've Had It podcast,
come on, man, who is
like
it?
Her and you know, they're like it's that kind of stuff. You know, we need to go hardball. We need to go, like what Jasmine Crockett is doing down in Texas. We got to fight back, and we gotta be stronger. None of this BS language. You know,
right? Like coddling.
Yeah, none of that.
What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
I think for us to be, what we need to do better is be stronger, honestly. It gets to a point to where, yes, of course, we want everything to be as peaceful as possible. We want everything to just, you know, go the way that it's supposed to go, you know, like an oiled up train. And unfortunately, it doesn't go that way. And I feel like when we're faced with problems like this, we didn't have anyone in the administration that was strong enough to go up against this, to fight back. You know, they just kind of used the, you know, the peaceful route of like, you know what, hopefully this will go away. And unfortunately, bullies don't go away. And I grew up being bullied a lot, so I know how, you know, I've had to deal with bullies in that sense. And you have to fight back. And it doesn't always mean like a physically fight or, you know, anything like that, but you have to have someone that is going to show their opposer that I'm not stepping down, you know, for the people, for this country. We have to fight back. So we need someone next time that's going to be just as strong on our side, you know, as they have that person on their side.
Lastly, who do you want to lead the party?
Oh my gosh. I mean, it sounds kind of biased. I mean, I guess because I'm like from Chicago, but I would love if JB Pritzker get up there. Yeah, I would. I love him. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to just kind of like see like who's up there, you know, next. Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
And also, first of all, would have loved to, like, Kamala, would have loved to have her as a president. I truly do believe that she was one of those people that would have showed that strength if she was given the opportunity. And unfortunately, I feel like the world really was not ready for, you know, a woman president, and that overshadowed like her actual strength that she had. So
currently, the administration is wreaking havoc on Chicago. What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
Oh boy.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I think that everyone is acting like they're floored that he's not obeying the law when, like, we knew that he was already breaking the law going in. So, but I know, I guess I feel like we should have skipped the pearl clutching at his behavior because it's nothing new. But that's it. Other than that, we're doing everything I think we can and we should, and as communities and individually, we are stepping the fuck up. And yeah, that's all that the people in more powerful positions can really hope to do. Because, I don't know, no one's trying to get nuked, and
that'd be bad.
It seems like Trump's threatening all kinds of shit, and you can never tell whether he's serious or not until it's happening, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess he wasn't joking, or making, you know, some sort of grandiose comparison. No, it's not a comparison. He's going to literally do that thing, probably. So.
Who do you want to lead the party?
I don't know. I haven't been a Democrat for a long time. Yeah, I've been...
Are you a registered independent?
Yes, I'm a socialist.
Oh, well, yeah. I hear you on that one.
I mean, Bernie was like...
Yeah. It robbed us of Bernie.
Yeah, that was me compromising. Now that's out the window. I'm like, you know what? Sorry, Mom and Dad. You're not going to, like, who I'm becoming. But, you know, Democrats sold out to big corporations, and they've been doing that since the 90s, and probably before that, but, you know, I've only been alive since then, so wasn't aware of it before that, but yeah, they've been selling the American people out also, and they're just now pretending that they haven't been, so it's like, no, get it together, dude. Actually stand on your business, please.
So I hear where you're coming from. Could they go further left? Could they be pushed further left?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think they're very center right now.
They are.
Yeah, and I think Chicago is a standout in that our Democrats are, I don't know, Chicago is a standout in America, it seems like, because, I don't know, I've been to only a couple other places, but I always wanted to come back. I was like, this is fucked up. I'm out of here.
Yeah. I hear you.
It's because we have robust systems to help people. I wish more places did that. I don't know how to make that happen other than continuing to vote that way.
Right. What do you think the Democrats could be doing better, and who do you want to lead the party?
You know, I think Zoran is a fucking goat. Zoran Mamdani, he's doing the Lord's work. If you didn't see his interview on Fox, also check that out.
That was good.
Oh my God,
Very
10
good.
out of 10. I was tuned into that, and I was watching some of Hassan's reactions to it.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing, Zoran. I love him so much. People are like, you know, what do you, like, smoke pot? And he's like, oh, you know, like, I went to a legal dispensary.
Have you been to it? Yeah.
You know, yeah, have you been to one? He's like, fuck yeah, you know, like, he is the quintessential, like, he is a person that sees the plights of others, and he's trying to do his part. And you can tell it's like he's just getting like patronized and barraged at the beginning of the interview, and he takes the time to be like, no, like this is what we're doing, and he doesn't like, you know, let the Fox anchor lady kind of get the better of him.
Right.
And he speaks to all of these issues of needing better transportation, public care, fighting homelessness, drugs. Like there's so much that's, as soon as people come to the table and they talk to Zoran, he's walking out in New York. Or they come, Bernie went to Vermont with another independent media, I believe, and he was just talking.
More Perfect Union.
Yes, More Perfect Union. And he's talking to them, and people are like, oh my God, like, I didn't realize how much of, like, a person this guy is. You're always painted as this radical socialist, you know, extremist. And he's like, no, like, I want your healthcare to be cheaper. You know, I want people to have better lives. And they realize, those people in that moment, like, that's what we're all fighting for. And then the Republicans are over here, and Democrats are capitulating to them, you know, pulling back on funding and not being able to agree on a budget. It's like, it's heartbreaking. I think for a lot of us, we just want what's better for everybody. And if that takes the form of religion, more power to you, but don't let that pull you away from the actual mission and message of what a lot of us share and what brings us together as human people, you know? There's dignity for everybody, whether or not it comes from a God or it comes from where you are in society, no matter the where you're at. We all gotta, you know, pay our share, play our part, and do what's better for everyone else, you know?
What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
Oh, I do feel like more people could be showing out, and honestly, like, I can't support either side. Like, there's some bad things on both sides, but I feel like they should be calling out the Republicans more. Like, people should, I feel like it's a lot of talk, no action. We need more action, more people out in the streets, you know?
Yeah. What do you think the Democrats could be doing better?
Telling the truth loudly. I mean, this passive voice, Dick Durbin has pissed me off. I don't even want to. Dick Durbin is the easy one, and because he's not running again, and Dick Durbin is not alone. And I don't want to call out individual politicians. You all hold the offices you are elected to. You know who you are. You don't need me to tell you who you are, Congress and whomever. But this passive voice of really, you have military ops running in South Shore, zip tying black children to one another in the middle of the night, and we could go down that rabbit hole. I drive down that. Oh boy, I don't know where your editing is going, but you picked the right or the wrong person for this. And all summer long, I have saved my sanity. House music at the beach, usually 95th Street. The parking is free. My friends chosen plugging the Chosen Few DJs again. They really need to sell more of these shirts. But literally, I spent house music on the beach, 95th Street, I live in Old Town, driving past that building regularly. I've just noticed it. It's, 3 weeks before that raid, my cousin and I have a witness. It was not just me. We're driving our usual route, I pick her up in Lake Meadows and keep going to 95th Street. We're both mid-conversation, and we both stopped and are looking at this building that we drive by regularly. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at this building. I'm like, me too, and I'm driving. It looked like cannonballs had gone through the windows. There were these ginormous holes. And while I can't say that they weren't there previously, we drive by the building, right? Both of us, we were both stunned. And she does property man. She's like, you would board that up, but we could see lights on. It's like so whatever it looked like before that, it had not stood out. But 3 weeks before that raid, it stood out to both of us in real time. And anyway, we had a whole conversation about it. And in 3 weeks, that's the very same building that really? Because it didn't look like that before. I don't know what the hell is going on. I was never a conspiracy theorist, but the flow of money in this country and the way we all know it all works, not a coincidence. But that's what I know for sure. Fill in the blank, the middle, however you want. This happened, that happened. Make it make sense. It's wild to watch this happening in Chicago at all. But Chicago is not just at the forefront. We are the chessboard. We are the chessboard, and we're either going to show up. People talk about Brandon Johnson. He's the mayor we have, and I think he's the mayor we need for all of this right now. But whether you like him or not, again, you either choose Brandon Johnson or the Trump train. You choose J.B. Pritzker or the Trump train. If you've got a better option that I don't know about, educate me and I'll consider it. But from where I'm sitting and what I'm seeing living in this city, here are our options. And I know who I'm behind. It's not about Democrats, it's not about parties or Republicans. It's about plain and simple humanity. And that piece seems to get left out of it all too frequently. To say that empathy is a weakness or a problem of any kind is a lie. It is an outright lie. And I hope that we as Americans don't buy into the bullshit propaganda and lies.
Lastly, have you lost any friends or family members to MAGA and Trump?
Thankfully, no. Not true. I have not lost. I feel he is lost. Our relationship has changed, absolutely. I have one. Black man, college educated, graduate degreed, and I'm gonna leave his business, but anybody who knows me probably knows who I'm talking about, especially if we went to elementary school together. He has fallen down the Trump train or rabbit hole or well, and he bought a home, retirement home in Tampa, and I basically told him that I hope that they don't lynch you over your pool, because somehow he feels that he's one of them, and I have assured him that they don't feel the same, but good luck out there.
When did he turn right?
It's been gradual. He has a military background. He's an attorney. I am telling his business, and that's okay. I won't say his name, and if anybody can put it together, that's there. It's been very gradual. I will quote him. He did not vote for president in the 2016 election. He said he could not vote for Hillary Clinton. He said, I could not vote for that bitch. Okay. So 2020 and 2024, he did vote for Trump. And he voted for Barack Obama. I mean, we call him our resident Republican, but he's always wanted to be more center. I don't know. The military damaged his brain. I really don't know. He's not stupid. That's what I know for sure. And somehow he buys his sheets from the Mike Pillow guy. I'm like, really? Really? That feels very extra.
Yes.
That sounds like a mental health issue, but I am not your therapist. Good luck. But he's the only close, and we still speak. And I send him shit and say, do you support this? And he keeps saying yes. A friend of a friend's husband, driving home from work a week, got stopped by ICE because he didn't look black enough. He literally had to provide his papers to prove that he was just a black man driving down the street here in Chicago last week who didn't look black enough and had an encounter with ICE as a result. That's what's happening in Chicago and Broadview and all. I mean, there are all these pieces. It's not this or that or that. It is all a big net, and either we're going to cut it down or we're not.
I appreciate your time and your thoroughness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I give you a hug?
Yes. Of course. That's why we're out here. What can the Democrats do better, lastly?
The Democrats need to stop being Dixiecrats and be true Democrats. Like I said, this is a democracy. Listen to the people. Don't play the political game. Don't play against the roles, bipartisan smiling and you get bills passed, quid pro quo, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. No. It's a deficit in this country. People are in dire need for true leadership. Trump is not a leader. He's a thief. He comes from thieves. He's not even a president. Why is he even there? He didn't go to school for this.
No.
He didn't go to school at all, as far as I'm concerned. His daddy paid his way through school. What does he really learn? Mm-hmm. Now, his sons are whips. I can't take, he made sure his kids are doing their thing. Mm-hmm. But the greed is reprehensible. Okay.
I appreciate your time. Thank you
all right.
very much.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.